We are officially launching this phenomenal webinar. First of all, I just again want to introduce myself. My name is Kaleen O'Connor, and I am tuning in from Florida, USA. And if this is your first time joining us and you're getting a bit used to Zoom, we just request that you leave yourself on mute so that the sound can all go towards the presenter. So I want to also thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule, whether it's morning time for you on Tuesday morning or Monday night here in the USA. We're really glad that you're with us. I guarantee that you will leave this experience with information that you possibly didn't know before that will add value to your life. That's definitely my commitment to you for the time that you're giving myself and Stevie Aquilina here tonight. So tonight we're diving into the world of cellular health. And just to put it in perspective, when we're talking about the body, I always like to think of us having kind of 4 basic building blocks. You want to make sure you're getting enough sleep, enough motion, which you might get fancy and call that exercise because the body likes motion, food and nutrition. And then the 4th component, which is really getting more and more developments every day as we progress, is cellular health. And the body is made up of cells. Everything that is all cells. And so to really understand, how is the body communicating with itself? How is it actually restoring and healing? This is the world that we're going to dive into tonight. So this is a health breakthrough that is at least 15 years ahead of its time. And people often tend to tune into this for multiple reasons. And I'm going to name a few. And if that is the reason you're here tonight, great. Or you might find there's a couple of those reasons. Then listen from that viewpoint as this data comes your way. So you might be here because you have a health challenge, or you might be here because someone you love has a health challenge. You might be athletic, love to work out on a professional level on just I want to feel better and build my muscles level and have better endurance and recovery. So there's that whole athletic side. You might just want to look better, have more beautiful skin. And all of us are aging, whether we're in our 20s or we're in our 80s, we're going to go through that aging process on some level. And so to feel stronger and younger and more energetic as we age could be another reason why you're here. And obviously with any kind of breakthrough to this magnitude comes incredible opportunity, not only for you on a personal health level, but also from a financial level. So you might be tuning in because you love the idea of looking at an additional income stream. So whatever brought you here tonight, again, thank you for coming. We have an incredible treat for you because we have a world authority in this health breakthrough that's, freed up his time, morning time for him all the way from Australia. He's an incredible family man and entrepreneur and works with people from all over the world. And there's probably things I don't even know about him that would wow us. But the things that I do know definitely make him an extraordinary person to have a conversation with. So he is going to share about this health breakthrough. And then I'm going to come back around at the end and go over some resources for you. And then we'll have live question and answer. So if you have questions come up, we want to make sure they get answered. Write them down. You can even put them in the chat box ahead of time. And when we get to that live question and answer time at the end, we will then absolutely make time for that. So without any further ado, Stevie Aquilina, over to you.
Well, thank you, Kaleen. Your introductions every week get nicer and nicer. So obviously you are very happy with the amount of money that I'm paying you. So hello, everybody. G'day from Australia. And thank you very much for having me here. And I want to shout back out to Kaleen. You're in good hands here with Kaleen. I really appreciate you putting this together every week and holding us together. And you are a tremendous leader. I'm not just saying this because you said nice things about me. This is all true. You're very strong, very intelligent, very strategic minded lady, but it is all with a purpose of bettering people's lives and being a force for good in the world. And so I want to say a very big, heartfelt thank you to you and all that you do for everyone around the world and for me also. And thank you everyone for having me here again. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're back, welcome back. And we do encourage you to bring as many people back here as you can carry, because what I'm going to be sharing with you this evening is very significant. And believe me, when you see this, everybody in your life that is significant to you, you're gonna need them to know about this. What I will be sharing with you is the most significant health and life science breakthrough of our lifetime. A category creating breakthrough. On par or not unlike the magnitude of the discovery of DNA or penicillin, an entirely new and entirely exciting frontier in science, unlike anything you've seen before. That for 2 decades, science had declared was impossible, a breakthrough with enormous potential, validated by renowned universities and world-leading laboratory studies, a very advanced breakthrough, 15 years ahead of its time, and any health challenge, any health goal you can think of, remarkable results, but drug companies wanted it shut down. So before I tell you what this is, let me be very clear about what this is not. This is not a drug, thank goodness. It's also not a vitamin, mineral, or antioxidant formula. It's not secret herbs, spices, exotic berries, fancy juices, super shakes, essential oils, magic magnets, alkaline waters, electrolyte waters, laser lights, roots, or magical 5,000-year-old tree, lotions, potions, gadgets, or any of the other really good stuff out there. What I want to be clear about is what you're going to see doesn't just go beyond nutrition, doesn't go beyond mere ingredients, probably goes beyond anything you've likely ever seen before. This is a groundbreaking, category creating, not just healthcare history, but world-changing breakthrough. ASEA redox cell signaling technology contains active redox signaling molecules. What are those? Well, they are the exact same cellular messages that are made natively in your body that affect gene expression in a positive way, helping to protect healthy cells, repair unhealthy cells, replace damaged cells, activate your body's immune system to protect against bacteria, viruses, and infection, and keep your cells functioning the way they should at optimal, healthy levels. Why is this important? Well, as Kaleen said at the beginning, we are all made of cells from head to toe, inside out. And since we're all made of cells, that means we live and die at the cellular level. Healthy cells, healthy life. Now, with age, diet, stress, toxins, and other environmental assaults, our cells break down and our body's ability to make redox molecules declines. And as such, our cells break down even more. And with it, so does our health, wellness, youth, and vitality. Now, ASEA has been scientifically tested. ASEA takes science very, very seriously. They are highly committed to ongoing research with world-renowned universities and leading laboratories, proving the potential of redox signaling supplementation, demonstrating the safety, the efficacy of the redox products, certifying them as safe and effective in everybody. Now, some of these third-party tests have proven the following. ASEA redox users enjoy cell signaling benefits, which translates to health at its most foundational level. ASEA redox has been scientifically tested and shown to signal the activation of genetic pathways and affect or activate genes that improve immune system health, that help maintain a healthy inflammatory response, that help maintain cardiovascular health and support arterial elasticity, improve gut health and digestive enzyme production, and modulate hormone balance to support vitality and wellness. And the list goes on and it goes on and it goes on. But to keep this short, additionally, ASEA redox has also been third-party scientifically tested and shown to enhance your body's own production and efficiency of antioxidants by up to 800%. Now, in turn, more studies have proven something that is highly linked to that there is lower oxidative stress from taking ASEA. Why is that important? Oxidative stress is the precursor to every degenerative condition known. And again, it is 100% safe, 0% toxicity, because redox signaling molecules, they're better than natural. They go beyond natural, They're native to your body. They're in your body. Your body already makes them. Your body just can't make enough of them anymore the older it becomes. So any health challenge or any health goal, like any of the 5 to 6 that Kaleen mentioned at the beginning of this call, any health goal you can think of, REDOX users and their doctors are seeing just remarkable results. And on that note, let's hear from some doctors now.
Redox signaling molecules are like the DNA whisperer. They signal cells to be healthy. And because of age, because of medications, because of toxicity in the environment, you lose your ability to make the redox signaling molecules. So having them with ASEA simply replenishes what your body is doing natively when you were young. You know, I've been in the business for 40 years, and this is the first time that I've ever heard about the redox signaling molecules, which to me is a breakthrough of the 21st century, akin to the electric light bulb in the 20th century and maybe even the discovery of penicillin. Because your body is a redox signaling program, and to be able to replenish it on a day-to-day basis, internally and externally, is not just a breakthrough, it's a game changer.
Health is something we have to earn. What can I do to get to the root of things and really prevent problems from happening? Is it possible? And the answer is yes.
You know, I think most people don't actually really consider their health until it's gone. So it's the choices that we make today that are going to determine the level of our wellness and our health and our healthy longevity tomorrow.
We want to keep people healthy. We don't want to see that deterioration. The whole process of the anti-aging and regenerative medicine that I'm so passionate about is on the premise that we can maintain energy, we can maintain health.
So prevention is key, but people need to value it. People need to understand what it is and take responsibility.
Inside every cell in your body, you're constantly producing negative and positive molecules called oxidants and reductants. And the contraction of that name is redox.
So with these molecules, we're amping up that communication. We're helping that cell signal.
Without these cell signaling molecules, we simply wouldn't do the gene replication that we need, the DNA sequencing that we need. These redox signaling molecules interact throughout the body with every cell that we know.
Every cell in our body needs these molecules for communication purposes. The more balanced they are, the more abundant they are, the healthier we are.
ASEA actually has the combination of the oxidants and the reductants that the body makes. So all we're doing with ASEA is enhancing what the body is already doing.
Having a product, a technology that's native to the body doesn't have to worry about detoxifying it because it knows exactly what to do with redox molecules. It's one of, if not the safest recommendation I ever make to a patient.
They found a way to stabilize them outside the body. And you can actually put them back into bodies that are deficient in those molecules. That's a game changer.
To have something that at its molecular level is native to the body is nothing short of a breakthrough.
This is something that's foundational for health, for every cell. It affects every cell in our body. And not just the cells, but the very DNA within those cells. You know, we talk about the discovery of DNA as being a huge breakthrough, the discovery of penicillin. Yes, these were absolutely huge discoveries. But now we have something that actually goes even deeper.
This is where the future lies. And this is why redox chemistry and supplements that employ this are so powerful.
They literally turn on and turn off, signal every single process in every living cell. And to be able to stabilize a product that allows us to replenish that is just a phenomenal breakthrough.
This has the capability to change the landscape of the healthcare system as we know it.
Okay, so now that we've spoken about and heard from doctors about cellular health from the inside out, let's show you what's possible with applying redox molecules from the outside in with our topical versions of redox sealing molecules, Renew 28, and our Renew Advanced Intensive Redox Serum, complemented and supported and enhanced by our complementary products, our cleanser, and our ultra replenishing moisturizer, all botanical, all natural, clinically tested, safe for all skin types. And in clinical trials, again, all the studies done third party, 100% of the participants saw visible improvement within 30 minutes. But the proof is in the pudding. So let me show you the pictures because they speak 1,000 words. And what you're going to see is more than anti-aging effects. We're going to see age-reversing effects, lines and wrinkles being ironed out, elasticity coming back to the skin, inflammations, irritations, aggravations, other signs and signals of poor health on the skin being repaired, being replaced, being rejuvenated. Even the aftermath, the unfortunate aftermath of such conditions being brought back to the proper levels, being brought back to the body's blueprint. Now take photos. Take photos. Take inventory of your body head to toe and write it down. Give yourself a score on everything that you'd like to fix, change, improve better. And also take pictures because Rosie didn't take pictures. Luckily, her doctor did. And Rosie didn't believe that the products were doing anything at all. But as you can see, in just 7 weeks, dramatic results. And over 3 years, it gets better and better and better. And some people notice results very quickly, like Rosie did. And other people, they take longer to notice their results. What we do know scientifically, proven, is that redox healing molecules work on every single person, every single time. But what does differ from person to person is the time it takes them to notice the change. So use it properly, use it consistently, be patient, and you will get results. But this is Dr. Marty Moran. He decided to do a scientific experiment on his very own face and use Renew 28 on only half of his face and not the other. Now, guess what side he did and which side he did not? Spot the difference. Have a look at the lines on one side of the corners of the mouth compared to the other. Have a look at the lines either side of the nose, how they vary in appearance as well. Have a look at the wrinkles and maybe some of the bagginess around the jawline, around the cheeks. Here's a big one. Have a look at what side of the face the glasses are slanting to, and you'll probably be able to spot the difference as to what side he did use the product on and which side he did not. And his right side, now I've confirmed this with Dr. Marty Moran, that's where his wife preferred to sleep during this experiment, on that side of the bed, because there was a very younger and more handsome dude on that side. And thankfully, Dr. Marty Moran has used it on both sides of his face now. We really appreciate him walking around like a weirdo and doing that for us. It was a very clear example. Thank you. Now, not just for your face, you can use the Renew 28 or the Intensive Redox Serum virtually on any part of your body topically, and you'll be able to see really awesome results. Now, a very interesting clinical trial that was done by a very large dermatological institute, Dermatest. They did a study on ladies using Renew 28 on areas where they had cellulite, and they found that there was a reduction in the appearance of cellulite, but it wasn't just hiding the cellulite. When they took ultrasounds, they found that the subcutaneous fat that was causing the cellulite was actually being dissolved. Not bad for a topical version of redox healing molecules. Not bad for, some people that might just say, oh, it's just for skin. Well, it wasn't just for skin for my good friend Sepp Hock. Now, he had an issue, a little dot on the outside that turned out to be a very big, very health and even life-concerning problem on the inside. And according to Sepp's doctor, he didn't believe that Sepp would need a second or a third or whatever consultation, because he didn't believe that Sepp would be around for it. Most people in Sepp's circumstances are only around for that first consultation, and then they just simply aren't there for the next. And fortunately, Sepp, using the redox molecules from the outside in, inside out too, he went for his second, third, fourth, fifth, and gratefully he doesn't need any more appointments anymore, and he's still very much with us and vibrant and alive, and he's a really good bloke too. So thank you, Sepp, for allowing me to share that here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is a historical truth that with every great breakthrough comes great opportunity. The bigger the breakthrough, the fact is, the bigger the opportunity. And ASEA is based, in Nobel Prize winning research. If you went along to pubmed.gov and you typed in redox signaling in the search bar, this is where all peer-reviewed medical studies are published, by the way, you would see over 30,000 results. This is a very difficult slide for me to keep up with. It's already outdated because there's more than 150 studies coming out almost every single month. There are over 1,500 medical textbooks that have been written on redox signaling molecules. They have their own medical health journal. Antioxidants and redox signaling is its name. ASEA is the world's first and only redox signaling supplement because it's the first of its kind, and it's also heavily patented. That means we don't have any copycats, which means we don't have any competition, which means that is just one of the very many strategic advantages, which creates a tremendous financial opportunity. We hold massive opportunities across all health science sectors because we serve them all, whether it be healthcare wellness, whether it be sports science or athletic performance, or whether it be beauty, skincare, aging, longevity. These are multi-trillion, with a capital T, multi-trillion-dollar industries, and ASEA provides to all of them. Our mission here at ASEA, and this is the bottom line, is to better people's lives and to be a force for good in the world. We want to help a lot of people. We can't do that on our own. And so we look for people to help just spread the word. And ASEA gives you the opportunity to earn commissions just by sharing redox with others. You receive a residual commission, an income, not only from the ongoing purchases made by everyone you refer to ASEA, but also from the ongoing purchases made by every single person they and others and others and others and others also refer. So just like when you recommend a good movie, restaurant, cafe, book, whatever, people tell people who begin to tell other people, who tell even more people, who tell even more people, and the word of mouth can spread not just throughout your nation, but internationally too. There's no limits worldwide. And ASEA is currently in 35 countries, and we're opening up new markets almost every single year. And based on the existing trends, the annual turnover of this company is projected to exceed more than $500 million over the next 5 years. Now, some are saying that this is conservative, and $1 billion is very possible. But what does all of this mean for you? Well, for people today, perhaps more than ever, who may be looking for a supplementary income, perhaps people are in a more unfortunate state and they're really desperately looking for a replacement income. But for those who are looking maybe even for just some extra or part-time, full-time, I just want more time, big time, or a legacy leaving income for loved ones. For business-minded people, this is an opportunity to be paid a residual commission from the growth of this global expansion. There's nothing better than making a living from bettering people's lives. And you will get to join forces with others who are also being a force for good in the world, carrying out this mission. You can even be rewarded with all expenses paid trips to 5-star luxury locations all around the world and have a really great time with really great people, great leaders, befriend them, become very familiar like family, and have great experiences whilst we fulfill this mission of bettering lives. Now, I want to wrap up with this. The genesis of ASEA, how this all started. Now, the redox signaling molecules in ASEA are so impactful on the human condition that pharmaceutical companies offered to pay millions of dollars for the sole rights to the technology. However, they wanted ASEA to shut down. They wanted everyone taken off redox. Thankfully, founders of ASEA, Virtus Norton and son Tyler Norton, said no to the payout and yes to the people already experiencing greatly needed and life-changing powers of these redox signaling molecules. And it's demonstrated in this very first, very important decision and in every other since, ASEA always puts people and principles before ego and economics. So you are in very good hands. So get back with the person who's invited you here this evening, or if you're watching the recording of this, get back with the person that shared the video with you. Don't worry what the time is. They'll be glad to hear from you. Let them know what you've seen here and what you like best about it. If you have any questions, ask them. We'll have an opportunity to do that at the end of this presentation. We and the person who introduced you here can point you to where you can find the answers. There's plenty of university studies and real people's life-changing experience for you to see ASEA is the real deal. Now, here at ASEA, we want to help you. We want to help you to believe, belong, and become more. It's what you become that determines your income in life. And it's more than just financial. I hope you'll become a part of this REDOX reality so you can live healthier, younger, stronger, longer. But I also wish that you would invite many, many others to enter this same reality. Because as you better the lives of others, your life will become better. And from becoming more and more of a force for good in the world, your life will be filled with more good. And so I want to thank you very much for having me here this evening. May you always be happy. May you always be well. And I must say, ASEA does not claim to treat or cure any medical diseases. Thank you very much, Kaleen. I'll hand it back to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. That was fantastic. Very well done. I'm going to quickly share my screen as well. Give me just a second, folks. And, you know, wherever you're tuning in from in the world, you know, I want you to know that, you know, in the video and things that Stevie was showing, you got to see the, you know, the production facility. So this product and all of our products are made right here in the United States, but we are a global company and we're in 35 countries. And so when you order the product, we have, I believe now 19 distribution centers around the world. And so you're able to get it in just a few days from one of our distribution warehouses, wherever you are in the world, which I think is pretty phenomenal. Because I know we've got people literally tuning in from Australia and India and various places. So this is just the final part of our presentation before we answer questions. And it's just to really help orient you on how you could get started on the product if you'd like to, okay? So we basically have, these are our product lines. The molecules obviously is our flagship product, which is a category creator and, you know, makes possible cellular repair and healing on a whole nother level, as Stevie went over with you. So you have the drinkable form here in the blue bottles that you see. And then to the far right, you have the molecules that are being applied topically through the Renew 28, and also a very clean organic skincare line with the Royal Blue Tube being the serum that also has the live molecules in it. And then in the middle, because, you know, it's not just about cellular communication, but it's about the raw materials. We do have an incredible line of whole food nutrition that's all sourced from food, no synthetics, no GMOs, it's all organic. And they have a patented absorption complex built right in, which I think is really important. Obviously, there's great vitamins out there. We didn't reinvent the wheel, but what we did do as a company in our formulation was build in a patented biotechnology, or sorry, a patented absorption complex, so that no matter the condition of your gut, you're guaranteed to absorb the majority of the nutrition in these formulas because of that absorption complex. And I think that makes a big difference, because it's not so much what you take, but can you absorb it, right? So if you're looking at ordering ASEA, you can obviously just be a customer of it. And by doing that, you can buy it full price or you can buy it wholesale. And we'll go over a bit more of that in a second. Or you may go, wow, I'd love to share this with others as well. Sometimes it's just to help get your product paid for. Sometimes it might be to just have an additional income stream. As many of us can say, we all welcome, you know, there's space in our bank account, right? In that sense, we can all earn more. Or again, some people choose that they want this to replace their full-time income. They love the opportunity to join us in this global health project and, you know, help others while making a difference in the world, right? Okay, so this graph is really important from a consumer viewpoint. And all of us, no matter what you decide, however you want to engage and work with us with ASEA, you know, you'll be a consumer first and foremost. And so what we found is that we never just give a bottle of the drink to someone. And the reason for that is it takes a bit of time to restore that cellular communication and get the body and all the systems in the body working at a higher level with extra redox molecules. So we find that only about 15% of consumers will notice a difference within their first week, even though there are changes you could verify literally through blood work. It's the important thing is, are you perceiving a difference? And about 50%, you know, in their first month. But if you commit to trying the product on the product plan that the person that shared this with, invited you tonight, works out with you as you order the product, you want to do at least a 90-day trial. If you commit to doing it for 3 months, then we can see over 90% of our consumers really do perceive a change in whatever their goals were, whether it was preventative or they wanted to improve something that wasn't optimum. Okay, so keep that in mind when you go back to the person that invited you. Know that, good, if you want to do this, you definitely want to give it a good 3-month trial. Okay, and then this just again goes over the concept of when you open an account, you can choose a wholesale account, and by doing that you save 25% off of the full price of the products. You can do it as a pure customer and just order your product and, you know, set up your plan and then continue to order each month. Or you can open up what's called an associate account. And obviously we have people from all over the world. Whatever country you're opening up your account in, you would open it up in your currency. So it would be the equivalent of $40 US as a one-time fee to be to have an associate membership, which allows you to be a distributor to yourself, or you could also activate the business side and share it with others. And when you open up that associate account, then you have a $25 annual renewal fee, okay? With the associate account also, you have very special first-time enrollment packages, and I'll show you a little bit about that in a second. But no matter what, when you order your product, the company really stands behind the product and gives you a full 30-day money-back guarantee, minus your shipping cost, of course. And so if you decide this product isn't for you, in this sense, it's very low risk. You actually can get a full return, you know, on your investment within the first 30 days. And this is important to note too, that a lot of people here might do shopping online for things they want to buy, like you might use Amazon, for example. You will sometimes see this product for sale on Amazon, but we encourage you, Amazon is not the preferred choice. It's not, when you order it from Amazon, you don't necessarily know what you're getting. The product could be expired, the quality control is not there. So you always want to order it from a distributor that's actually active and registered with the company, and that's how you get your 30-day money-back guarantee. You get customer support from our biotechnology company itself, and also from your field distributor that's helping you order the product, okay? So keep that in mind. This is just a visual that shows you once you go to order your product, you can actually choose to buy the product in bulk at the beginning if you like, or just order what you're going to consume month by month. The advantage of buying it in bulk, you have access to cheaper prices on that first order when you open up your account. And it also helps you, you're gifted free product. You start to build up something called loyalty rewards. And with loyalty rewards, that helps bring the price down even more, because with those points you can redeem you can basically earn free product and redeem that and go shopping with your points, okay? So this is just a visual. Again, this is in US currency, and you can customize your first order, or you can choose a suggested package that's already set up for you. And so whatever combination of the drink, the topical gel, the nutrition that you might want, okay? And right now we actually have a phenomenal savings through this Friday that's literally happening everywhere in the world, with the exception of our Asian markets. They have a different promotion going on. But in Australia, in New Zealand, in Mexico, throughout Europe and the US and Canada, there's phenomenal savings where you get an additional discount on your product and free product, with the idea that with the COVID-19 situation happening around the world, some of our cash flow may not be what we're used to, right? So the company really wanted to make it possible for people to get on that 90-day trial and save money. This is just a visual that reminds you that you can customize your first order. So the person that invited you can go over that with you. And then we recommend that you do set up an auto ship. That's what allows you to continue to earn loyalty points. You control your own auto ship on your account at any time through either calling customer service or going right into your account on the computer. You can change the product you're ordering, the shipping date, the payment, delay it a month, whatever you want to do. It's very user friendly, and it helps you, not have to remember to keep ordering. Okay. I'm going to end this part of our presentation tonight from a quote from our founder, Vertus Norton. And he says, "We are all at the start of something big with great purpose. And right now is the moment that we begin influencing the future. We can change the world." So you can see just from this quote, the kind of being that Vertus Norton is. He's still alive today, still with us. He's very much continues to advise the company on strategy, but retired, so to spend, from a day-to-day action. And his son, now actively wears that founder role. But as Stevie said, I'm going to go out of screen share here. We're here to better people's lives and be a force for good in the world. So no matter you know, what your thoughts are tonight, having now learned about this breakthrough. Definitely go back to the person that invited you. Let them know that you attended. They may or may not also be on the call as well. And they always appreciate having that feedback. And now that you know that there is a new understanding of how the body heals itself and you can do something about it and improve it as you age, even if you don't decide to take the product tonight, redox biochemistry and redox cell signaling molecules are going to start being more and more of a conversation in the world and in our own personal healthcare choices and with our doctors or healthcare practitioners that we work with. And so take this knowledge and make sure that you're factoring this in as you make your own choices in your own healthcare and supplements that you might take and food that you eat, because it makes a big difference to really know, how is my body communicating with itself on a daily basis, right? With that, I'm going to end off the actual official presentation.